I'm reading this newspaper right here. It talks about the Google X Lab. I don't know if people heard about this or not, but I guess it's some ties with the CIA. Like it's like a CIA like lab of the future. And I don't know if people know this or not, but the CIA got global power, man. You think it's an American thing, but I mean, it got so much power that you believe in something. You believe whatever the CIA tell you to believe in, really. At the end, I mean, the CIA is behind a lot of the protests that's going on. It's behind a lot of the dictator, you know, this idea that these dictators are evil and stuff. They're behind that. They behind a lot of things. The CIA. I don't know if people know that, but the CIA also employed a lot of Nazis through the Operation Paperclip. So, Operation Paperclip, something that people should look up. But this Google X Lab, which is something that I just seen today, and I basically knew that something like this existed. I knew that what they're trying to work towards because I put the clues together through George Soros funding Obama and these iPhones, Obama phones, and the New America Foundation, which George Soros also funds, the media, which gets us attack us in our mental and have us think things. I mean, people just, I mean, divorce parties, what the fuck? People throwing that shit though. People having it. And then, it don't make no sense to me. Divorce ain't supposed to be a good thing. But you're gonna see a lot of that. A lot of divorce parties on television, man. These celebrities, they're selling it to you, and then normal people are gonna start doing it like it's a good thing. But just to show, and that's my point. My point is to basically show you how much power and influence the world elite have on us, and how they influence us is through the media and celebrities and things like that, newspapers and whatnot. So can't believe everything you hear, see, and read. Believe only half of it. The other half is them trying to sell something to you or to get you to sell yourself into it. Uh, all right. This Google X Lab are working on hundred things, many things. Among these many things they're working on, one of them are a driveless car, or cars that could basically drive itself. Um, I guess Google wants to be the advertisement guru behind it. Where if you want to like advertise something in these driverless, should I say, you don't need a driver, and yet you could, they're gonna be advertisements everywhere, and that's why Google makes its money. So it's going to advertise stuff. It's going to make its money that way, and it wants to be the head honcho with that. So they're working on that with driveless cars. So people think the Rapture is going to come and people are not going to be driving. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's basically here. It's just came in a different way. It's people not going to actually be, their spirits are not going to be just going off, and the cars are going to be going whack. It's going to be a driver. The machine is going to drive the car, and people are going to sell themselves into this technocratic age. That's basically the rapture right there, and that's the truth. Another mind-boggling scheme involves connecting home appliances to the internet and integrating them into a user-controlled network. Where Google's trying to get this program into this type of home appliance connecting to the internet, integrating controlled network thing. They wanna make money. They're looking on making money into things like refrigerator, restacking or reordering things that it's running empty on. I guess I guess you'll push a button saying, okay, I got ketchup, or I don't know what you keep in your refrigerator, pickles. When you run low on it, I guess the refrigerator will know, and it'll order pickles for you, or you'll probably press a button and it'll order pickles for you. I don't know how that really will work, but it makes you more reliant on technology. I mean, I don't think people will be going to the grocery stores really. That's crazy. They'll bring the grocery store in your home. um, hmm. Yeah, everybody know about the humanoids, basically human-like robots. That's something they working on. They were working on doing something with that as well. Um, oh, another thing that they trying to do, this Google X Lab. The lab also aims for the starts of going into the stars with a space elevator. They call this the Space Elevator Project. I guess this is going to be a great engineering challenge which requires materials yet to be discovered. The space lift would radically cut the cost of taking cargo into orbit and open up the skies to private investors, which I guess Google's going to try to be the one that's going to sell it to the private investors or something like that. Look, again, guys, and I don't know, man, but like, people gotta understand everything that's happening is happening for a reason. Everything is planned. People that believe in God, God give man free will. You do not have to live this way to the point where you are reliant on the money, where there's a Great Depression. You won't know what to do but jump out the windows and kill yourself. Or we're to a point where you are reliant on technology. And if that technology is not acting right, say that driverless car, without a driver and you're relying on technology to drive you, the technology could not act right, could overload or whatever, and kill you. You can't blame technology. We see how technology works today. Technology can only get better, but you cannot be reliant on something that's other than yourself. Again, you cannot be reliant on anyone but yourself. So if you die because of a driverless car, went somewhere else, off a cliff, a lot of people use their GPS and they drive off a cliff somewhere. You want to blame the GPS. Well, what was you looking at? Where was you at? Stuck in a technocratic dome. Michadini.com. Support the cause. Support the cause.